Good morning, you heathens, and welcome back to City Skylines. Last episode, we made ourselves a little transportation hub right over here, and we also made an industrial area right over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to add more of these little industrial hubs around the city, and those locations are going to be here, 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 and here. After that, if we have time, we're going to expand our residential over towards the nature reserve, filling in more of these spaces and also making the nature reserve more attractive. So I think the first thing that we need to do if we're going to be redoing our transit hubs is let's get rid of the metros that we've haphazardly placed everywhere. And with that, the old metro line has been completely demolished, and we can get in and get started on making another metro hub right here. So first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and delete this tram line that we got going on. We will be adding it back later, specifically through the same tram/metro line that we had earlier. And that should be right over here. So do that. You know what, I think we'll add this ferry tram hub. And then I go in with that ferry tram line here. Let's go in with our tram. I believe those connections are now made. Let's go into our ferry line and add a ferry pathway here. Actually, go ahead and delete these lines real quick. We'll do an outside line. Go around that. It's a little messy, but it'll be fine. Then we'll go in with our bus connection. Maybe we put the bus here. I don't like that it's on that main road though. Want that little compact bus station again, because it worked really well. And we're gonna put it here, I believe. So yeah, I think this is a valid space to put it. Let's go ahead and add some pathways really quick. I'm going to put one right here because I just feel like it needs to be there. I don't really know why, but it'll work. And then we'll put one here, one here. So let's look at bus lines really quick. Have this and put it in here. Have this and also put it in here. Let's go in with our tram lines and make connections here real quick. So we got our connection there, our connection there, and then we'll also have our connection there. Okay, so 2 stops there, 1 stop there. Buses are set up for going around it. Oh, metro. I completely forgot that, I believe. Okay. Perfect. Now I'm thinking, create a line here, we'll create a line here, and then we'll go back. Now, we have our buses here, we have our tram lines here, and we have a ferry here, along with the metro that's underneath it, to go over to Crescent Meadows. And real quick, because this is level 4, it's only missing 1 entertainment. So I figured let's go in here and add something a bit simple. Let's just add another gazebo right there. So our entertainment is now up above what it needs to be, so this will hit level 5 eventually, which will be nice. I don't know if this one will get as much use as the other one, but more connections the better. Real quick before we continue, I do want to go ahead and go in and add some industrial or some high demand residential. I think we'll have a nice little strip somewhere over here. Delete that line. Do something like this. I'll keep that open because it's a tiny little area, but I think we'll go in with some commercial and just put it around the edges of our little area here. I don't want to go overboard. Last time I did that, it got mad at me, so we'll just do stuff like that to kind of fill it in a little bit. And then we might go in with more residential right over here. I could, in theory, actually go in and add some office zoning as well. Let's go in with a fence to make it so that I can do my zoning right over here. Perfect. Do some office zoning here. And maybe we'll do a little bit of zoning right here as well. I'm assuming that's okay, being close to... It might be a noise issue? I'm not quite sure, actually. Add some more industrial here, or add some more residential there, and fill this out with some more commercial. And we'll just kind of let that sit, see how that plays. We should do something similar over here with this empty space. We should go in and zone this. Same as last time, but actually not same as last time. This is a bit more residential, if anything. So we'll actually just make this pure low density commercial. We can add some residential there. We'll leave that empty, even though technically I could put some shops here. I don't know that I will. I don't know how this is going to play, we'll find out later. But with it being so connected to this metro line, it should not ruin traffic too terribly much. Let's add another one right over here. So we'll do something a little bit different, just because we don't have tram lines over here, and I don't really want to add tram lines over here. We're going to look at hubs centered around buses. This might actually have to be a custom built one, just because I don't like how big the other ones are, and the space doesn't need a big metro line. So we know that the compact bus station is 4 wide, so we can do something like this and put the bus station, let's see, where's the compact? There. Put the compact right here. And then we can go in and add our metro hub, which I believe we have multiple different hubs. Parallel, underground. Okay, that's something to consider. Something like that really quick. Okay, so here's my reasoning for having the parallel here. So I want one going over to the amusement park, and then one going over to the nature reserve transit hub. I can have one line run from this transit hub and go over here and connect to this bottom one, and then have 2 lines going out, down and up, making it so that there's a split junction. Okay, so I think I got this set up pretty decently. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get that metro line put in. Perfect. And then we haven't built a bus line over here yet, so we should probably go in and do that. We know we need one to circle around, and we should probably also have whatever this bus line's doing eventually connect up here. And it looks like we might need maybe a little connection somewhere over here. But for now, we'll go ahead and build our normal routine, which is just wrap around the edge of the division. So let's go in and edit those bus lines, make sure that we have them named properly. So this will be... We haven't named the park over here yet. We need to name the park. And this park is officially named Umber Grounds. What a terrible name for a park. Let's name it something else. I don't like Umber anyways. Let's name it Prospect Pines. No idea why. We can come up with the history of it later. but we're going to name it Prospect Pines. Now let's go in with our lines overview. This will be Prospect Pines out. And this will be Prospect Pines in. Let's go to our metro. This will be on to Prospect. And we still have this little gap right here that doesn't have bus lines or anything like that. We might add a metro hub over here at some point, maybe in this little area or in this little area. But for now, I think that's good. We still don't have a bus line connection from here to here, but I think we can make one. I think we can add one real quick. So we're going to go in with the bus line, create new line. And then if I put this here, does it take the highway instead? Yeah, it takes the highway. Oh, we'll go ahead and take the highway anyways, just because. Just stop there. And then we'll complete the line here. Let's go ahead and name that one Prospect to Industrial. And I think we want to rename these Crescent to Industrial and Crescent to Farm. Crescent to Farm. Perfect. Go ahead and make this a red color as well. There we go. And let's go into the line overview. Make sure that, so we definitely don't need 17 vehicles. Make it 4. So we built 2 hubs out of the 4 that we were going to build. I think now we want to expand our residential over here a little bit more. And while we're doing this, why don't I throw on some music and put us into a little bit of a time lapse. So as you can see, we have built grids around this little section right here. That's going to be for residential and light commercial. I didn't like the way that this was turning out following the grid, so I just kind of free-handed it a little bit. That'll definitely be residential, it'll just look a little bit weird, but we can get into designing that later. I need to add connections from the highway onto these little areas, but we also know that we want to add a little transit hub right here as well. So we can go in and start designing that. I haven't put zoning, nor have I put water pipes in. I should probably go in and do those really quick, just because we need them. Alright, so I've gone in and done a little bit of zoning, just to kind of have something in place for right now. Obviously, I want to go in and probably retweak power lines and stuff like that. I imagine that's going to be a bit difficult later down the road. But I think this is a decent start for now, and it should cover a lot of our residential and commercial needs for the time being. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and add the last transit hub of the episode really quick, and we're going to put that right here. And add a line from here up to here and back. Add some water over here really quick. There we go. And let's add some bus stop. So we will create a line going from here. Start by, I guess let's snake it around this way. So we actually, while working on that, managed to get to level 3 on the amusement park, which is awesome. We do need to revisit that. That might be a next episode thing, however. But I just wanted to show you that we did unlock more stuff for the amusement park. So this is what I have so far. I have 3 lines. We have our regular circle line that goes around the little area. And then we also have the metro line and an expressway line that runs all the way over to our industrial zone. Now, we haven't really colored anything yet, nor have we made a park over here to define what these roads are going to be called, but that's something that we can do at a later date. I just wanted to get this implemented to start with, so that way we had that set up for later. As you can see, we really need to go in and readjust these lines and whatnot, because this is not ideal. Last I remember, we were going to put a roundabout here, just like we did over here, and get that set up the way that we wanted it. But that, again, is another later episode, stuff like that. I think we set out to do what we wanted to do, which was get some network hubs set up in different places, and also expand out towards the nature reserve. I do believe we're going to end it there. If you enjoyed what you watched and you made it this far, consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really does help. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!